Okay, this is a video showing some of the GA steel fitment alignment I'm working with here. So here's the base. It's on a flat ground, centered there and centered there. Here's a video of the angle iron. Guess we'll start it flat down there on the flat ground, all the way up here to its flat. Size of the angle iron. One and a half by frame here. One and a half by a quarter. Let's see here. By a quarter there. Pretty clean cuts. That's pretty flat. And it's standing up perfectly on its own. Alright, so this is the angle iron going into the base. So in one, searching, so it went in, and the problem I have is that, you know, if I leave it up, but it wants to move over here this much, so there's this much kind of flex. The point that it looks pretty off camber. Let me throw the level back on there. So with the level on all the way in the base, the level is just skewed. I don't think it could go all the way over. It would go more if it could. I'll flip it over and do the other side of the angle iron. So there's one, searching. Alright, so that's pretty much up and down right there. And we can see that it's a little bit off. I need to pull it back and forward. Right there so it locks in. Look at that again. So this is pretty much up and down, right where it would need to be, and I need to pull it till it goes in. Because of that, it wants to slide forward here. Instead of staying up and down, it moves quite a bit. See what's going on in there. So with no weight, on it, it could go just about center. But then when it moves, when there's weight, I think I lost my camera there. Okay, like I was saying, the angle iron was, or in the base properly, it wouldn't be too far off at the top, but with the slop in the base, as this comes forward with weight, we come pretty out of alignment there, which is what's causing everything on top to lean forward. Another issue with this base is that the back spot won't even take the angle iron. So here's through the first top hole, and you know, it's got a ways to go to like, that's up and down right there. I can't even go forward enough to want to line that in. So that's leaning all the way forward, and there's no way that that would make it in. If I raise it all the way back up, that's where the cut, how far off it is. So with the bracket, it does go on pretty solidly through 1, through 2. I guess a little bit of slop in there, but if it was leaning forward, that's not bad. It's the sideways that's bad because of the base. One thing to note is I don't know if this is like extra, you know, from the welding, some spots in there. There were on this side. I tried to actually grind some down with a little file I have, not much of a file. But I don't know if, you know, if these type of things would prevent it from going all the way through. I think there's more issues why it won't go all the way through. We'll take a look at that now. All right, this is putting the target on top. All right, so we get it in there. Here it starts sliding in. So it's off there. This won't go down anymore. Kind of looks like it's just not sitting right in there. This side looks like it would go down further. I don't know if that's a good cut there or if it's getting bound up, but it's definitely getting bound up where it doesn't want to go in anymore. So there it is. I'll try pulling it down, but it's not budging. So it's left with a gap right there. This is trying to show the sway and the target because of how far off the base is. So that would be up and down, and then it comes forward that much because of the base. So the whole thing starts from the bottom. I guess you can compare it to the garage, trying to use that as a perpendicular line, but it's definitely off.